Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Priya Pradhan. I'm a consultant pediatric cardiologist at SRCC Children's Hospital run by Narayana Health in Mumbai. And today I'm going to talk about congenital heart diseases. So these are the most common birth defects and they occur naturally in 8 to 10 out of 1000 births. So when 1000 children are being born, 8 to 10 have these congenital heart problems. Now why does these problems occur? They occur because of various reasons. Sometimes it's genetic, sometimes it's environmental when the mother is undergoing pregnancy, but most of the times it's idiopathic. That is, we don't know why they're occurring. So, what's crucial in this is early detection. Symptoms like failure to thrive, forehead sweating, not able to feed properly, so suck cycle, feeding difficulties, repeated respiratory infections, bluish discoloration of the skin or sclera like the body parts, especially when the baby is crying, excessive fatigability, chest pain, palpitation, high blood pressure, all these are symptoms of congenital heart diseases. Most of the times they are not diagnosed, and then that is where the patient's health falters. So the most important and crux of treating a congenital heart disease is early diagnosis, timely diagnosis, and appropriate intervention. A simple test like an echocardiogram and an ECG is very helpful in these cases. So if you suspect your baby to have any of these symptoms, you should promptly go and meet a doctor and get your child diagnosed. Now about the treatment opportunities here. In India, we are in the forefront in the diagnosis as well as management of congenital heart diseases at this point in time. Though there are very few centers who cater to the whole range of congenital heart diseases, the treatments here which are done are very successful and at par with international standards. We have variety of options in treatments like interventional as well as surgical. In the interventional aspect, we have sutureless surgeries, that is, we can close defects like ASD, VSD, PDA with devices. We can open holes like the valves which are very stenotic, that is very narrow, we can open them with the help of balloons. We can do stentings of the passages which are narrow, like the main blood vessel which supplies blood to the whole body, the aorta, we do a coarctation stenting. Even in the pulmonary arteries, the blood vessels we supply blood to the lungs, we do stenting at that parts. The lot of other stentings like PDA stenting, which is done in just the newborn when the baby is born as a part of a staged procedure. RUOT stenting. So all these are very complex procedures, but thanks to the advancement of technology and the kind of machinery we have here and the kind of expertise, right from the level of the anesthetists, the radiologists, the cath lab technicians, the doctors, intensivists, all of them, this is like a team effort. So if you have a good team, you can actually do these procedures with minimal risk. And the main important advantage of this is early recovery. So the patient does not have any cuts, any sutures. If they have an open heart surgery, then the sternum, that the front of the bone of the chest has to be cut open. And this takes time to recover. The patient in these cases requires a long ICU stay. They are on the ventilator for a long time. The pain is quite a bit. So till the healing occurs completely, the baby has some sort of pain. But unlike that, in the sutureless surgeries or the interventional procedures, we have minimal pain because it's like through a small hole, like a needle prick and a small hole, we do these procedures. Secondly, the time for the procedure is quite small and less, and also post-op recovery is excellent. It's very quick and children can start living a normal life within a week. So the hospital stay usually in these device procedures is like 3 days. The first day the baby gets admitted, second day they get the procedure done, and third day they are discharged. And within a week, they can lead a normal life and their heart defect is treated. So these are the options that are available. Surgical options, of course, now have advanced in great deal because of the good anesthesia and intensive care support as well as the perfusion support. Very complex surgeries are done and the expertise of the surgeons as well. In this hospital, we have done surgeries in babies as small as 800 grams and up to even we do surgeries till 18 years and 19 years. So since it's a pediatric hospital, so excellent results. Our results are at par with the world's results. So we have discussions and team discussions with the most advanced Western countries, and through we maintain a registry and we see our results, and we are very proud to say that they are at par with the Western standards as well. So my take-home message for you would be that you need to be aware about a congenital heart disease, because a lot of times, just because we are not aware, we don't get it diagnosed and treated. So the symptoms of congenital heart diseases can mimic simple illnesses which a child faces during the childhood. But you know, the early awareness of these symptoms is very, very important to pick children with congenital heart disease. An echocardiogram is a very useful tool, a simple and very effective tool to diagnose. Of course, you need many more tests before the child comes to the operation table or the cath lab table. You might need a CT scan, an MRI, a stress test, a Holter monitoring, ambulatory blood pressure monitoring. There are various tests depending upon the ailments that the child has. And once we take the patient for the treatment and the post-treatment follow-ups, those are also very, very important. But 90% of the congenital heart diseases are completely treatable. Children can live a completely normal life. Their lifespan is nearly as good as any other individual. The quality of life, so the effort tolerance, so they can play sports. If actually child with ASD device has already won an Olympic medal, so that kind of effort tolerance is possible even in a child with congenital heart disease, if they are timely treated and they have got those best of the treatment and follow up and all the interventions are done on time. Thank you.